I have noticed that we have a guest ready to jump
Do?
in. We
Let's
do.
go. We've got an interview. Our very own Ryan Gareis is joining the show after a huge win. Ryan, welcome. What's up?
Thank you. How are you?
Oh, we are great. Congrats on the dub and
Thank you.
the assist in this game. What did you see throughout this match that showed you that, yeah, Houston deserved this win?
Yeah, I think as a team, we talk a lot about the journey and the progression. And I think today you just saw some of those pieces finally come together. I think in the first half, we had the patience that allowed us to gain that confidence. In the second half, we were aggressive in our press. We didn't sit back. And I think that just showed in how we could transition if we won the ball or how we could be more on the front foot. And I think that's ultimately how we were able to score.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I hope you've had the best day, which you deserve. You got this assist.
Oh, thanks.
I want to know, we've talked to so many moms in the NWSL that talk about going through pregnancy, and when they come back, they just feel bigger, faster, stronger, more agile. You take, like Jess has talked about how it just like totally changed the way that she even approaches games and taking care of herself. Do you feel like that's become almost like a superhero part of you now that you're a mom?
100%. I think going through pregnancy, there's always nerves about like, how is my body going to return? How am I going to be psychologically, like all of those. And I think luckily I've had amazing idols in this league who have had children and come back even better. So that definitely gave me the optimism and the hope. But I 100% believe that it's a superpower. I think you're playing for something bigger. You have so much more motivation. And you get to like come home to a baby who doesn't care how you played. And I think it gives you the balance in life that I really needed. But yeah, I think 100% it's a superpower.
What's the support like at the club? I'm always fascinated by my mums in the league and worldwide, to be honest, across different clubs. But what's the support like? Of course, the team, but staff, what are the resources there for you?
This club has been incredible. In terms of the team, I always say that crew has like 30 aunties that I just think it's so cool. As he grows up, he will see like these amazing, powerful women who just like adore him. So they're all like, it's a happy Mother's Day to all of us. But they have really been amazing. The staff, a lot of them have kids of their own. So seeing their support has been incredible. They're always asking questions. They're always seeing how they can help on away trips. And that really just means everything. And even higher up in the dash, like you feel supported when you have a child here. And I just think it's a really cool bond that we all get to have together.
Congratulations. I mean, it is not easy. Jess has talked about that and how much she had to kind of pave the way for mothers in the NWSL. And now you're getting to really live that out. You talked a lot about the physical side of it, but mentally, you look great out there. You look confident. You look sharp on the ball. How has that changed the mental side of the game for you?
Thanks. Yeah, kind of how I mentioned it, it's given me a lot of balance. I've realized life is a lot more than soccer, and I think that has actually allowed me to play better soccer. I feel more free. I'm more confident in my play because, again, I know that there's bigger things out there. And really, I just want to be a good inspiration for my son, and I think that allows me to play the way that I want, just with that strength and with the optimism and all of that, just knowing that he is growing up watching that.
Oh, I love this. I'm like, do I have a child now? This sounds incredible. Ryan, I want to ask, because you said you feel confident, you feel free, you completely look it on the field. Can you walk us through your assist? Because I'm loving you thriving in this wing back role. I feel like this position is made for you on this team.
Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, it all starts with Yaz's press. I think along with her, our front line has done a really good job of, again, being on the front foot, not making it easy for teams to play out. So when I saw her win the ball, I knew we needed numbers in the attack. So we really work on vertical runs, trying to get behind their line into seam 2, into seam 3. So I saw that space wasn't occupied because she had just won the ball. So I tried to fill that. And then I know Maggie's going to be in the box. I know she's going to get in front of her defender. So I just had to put it in a spot that wasn't in the way of the goalkeeper or where a defender could clear it, and I knew she'd be there.
This also was a shutout for Houston and for Abby Smith, getting her first minutes in goal since 2023 when she went out on injury with Gotham. How has she changed as a player? Why did she deserve this start tonight?
Yeah, she's incredible. She is someone who you want on a team for multiple reasons, on the field, off the field. And I think she shows up to training with a smile and with a good attitude and with intensity every single day. So yeah, I mean, it was her turn tonight, and I think she showed up big. And something about her, you're always going to hear her on the field, which for me, being in this new position, really helps. She's very good at being direct in her communication. And I was just really proud of her, and to see such a good performance from her was awesome.
Just going forward for you guys now, how do you think you can find consistency? We always say consistency is one of the hardest things to get in football, but to get a couple of wins, what do you think, you guys, to go to that next level, what do you need?
Yeah, I think we need to analyze this game. I think there are a lot of things that went well, but some things we can definitely still clean up. And I think with how games have gone in the past, it's been a building process. So again, just to build on this one, luckily this one resulted in a win. So see again what worked, what went well, but how we can keep improving. I think we have shown a lot of consistency in training, and that's kudos to our staff and to the girls, just with the intensity and how clean it's been. So I think having another good week of training and taking that into the game will be really helpful for us.
All right, Ryan. So an assist, a win, and a shutout all on Mother's Day. How are you going to celebrate this tonight?
It's perfect. I'm going to go hang out with my baby and have a good time.
Oh, as you should. All the baby snuggles. Congratulations and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
Wow, guys, this was so fun to talk with her. I've never spoken with her in this type of setting. She was great. I mean, it was cool to kind of get some of the insight into, I think, Abby Smith and really being a mom. I'm so fascinated when we talk to players about that. She might have you changing your mind, Dee.
Have you seen Ryan's baby? He's adorable. He's also going to be a professional athlete in like every facet of it. His dad plays basketball. His mom's a professional soccer player. Like the genes are thriving over there. But no, I absolutely love it. I think that it's so important to see these women, these athletes being able to be moms. And Jen, I loved your question about being supported by the clubs. I mean, I was roommates with Jess McDonald on the road my rookie year, and watching her facilitate, take care of Jeremiah, organize babysitters with hardly any support from the league. And mind you, we were getting paid pennies back then, and she did it all. So to look at how far we've come now, where we're interviewing badasses on Mother's Day, talking about the care and how good it is, it's a big full circle moment. I love it.
Yeah, it's so crazy to think about how much has changed. And it feels like it's been a long time, but also with two CBAs in the last couple of years in the NWSL, it's added so much more stability and almost a type of safety net for these moms so that they know they can leave and they're not going to lose their job. They're not going to lose their contract. They're not going to lose a paycheck coming in. And when they do come back, they have support, not just aunts that are teammates, but support from the staff and from the league and from other teams as well when you go on the road and they have facilities and everything like that. So congrats to Ryan, congrats to the Houston Dash, a 1-0 dub over Seattle Reign, and happy Mother's Day to Ryan. That was cool to chat with her.